see, it's 8 in the morning. Welcome back. I sort of forgot what I had going on. Storage, so I don't accidentally do something stupid like sell it. Okay, undock. You're going back this way. Actually, you know what? We need to make some money, so let's do some fishing. Oh. Okay, let's look at the map. Okay, Twisted Strand is here. Oh, all the way over there. Okay. So the morals of the key. Back and oh. Oh, it's 4 squares. Yeah. This one, shallow. Coastal. A riddled flounder. Uh-oh. 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 Alright, we got the relic he wants. We'll turn that in real quick. And then I'll probably sleep there. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and he mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to recover. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? The words you read from that book, what did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? Haste. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impact a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. What do you want to do in here? The items. You find some horrifying creations amongst the detritus. The sign of ruin, a symbol of the deep, is carved into the small talisman, sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it. But increases panic engine heat. Where am I going? The cliffs. Creepy noises are being creepy. You see a dock over there? I see a dock. Let's go ahead and get our engines repaired. We're breaking things. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine. It sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for a vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Yep. Oh. Good. Oh, nope. I do need that. Give me that back. Oh. Returning customer, please take this as a symbol of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find it useful. He pulls a book from a stack sitting on his desk and hands it to you. Covered in dust, but otherwise seems in good condition. Ooh, I almost nailed that. Oh, I actually didn't mean to fish. Sorry. Shooting for it was this. Sweep at this dock so we can leave. From here. Ah, there's the fishing town. Over this way. A red snapper. A blood snapper. Alright, let's go here. Who do I pull in? Oh, let me see here. Oh no. This... Oh no, is this a trick? Alright. Shoot, it was a trick. We're in trouble. Don't you do it. Okay. Oh no. I'm really surprised that nothing attacked us. 'Cause, yeah. Alright, fishmonger. We didn't get very much fish of the fish because it was old. It was old. Right. I just saw in settings I could change the time to 12-hour and change the imperial, which was cool because I'm a silly American. I don't want that. Oh, I can do one more. I'm gonna sell, and then we're gonna go to Black Reach. Or Blackstone? Black Reach? Boogie off the dock. I'm determined to find a dock over there, so we have a place to rest. Okay. Doesn't really tell you, there's a dock, is there? It sort of did. Alright, well, let's rest. Dude can have a long night's sleep. don't want to do anything unless I know for sure that there is a dock that I can dock at. Oh! Research outpost. Laboratory. The laboratory is in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Open the cupboards. You check the cupboards. Oh, sweet. You empty the cupboards. Inspect the equipment. There's some strange-looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't see any use for them right now. On the other side of the table, you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, not a safe. Expect retaliation imminently. Evacuating to fort. Where do you want to look? Look around on the floor. Look around on the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. You pluck an item from a gouge on the floor. Where do you want to look next? Generator. An old generator sputters and ticks over. I doubt it's safe to rest here. Researcher. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting any visitors. Who are you? I'm a fisherman. Ah, yes, I thought you had the look, but a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you've had time. What do you need help with? I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin. I fled here and have been making do as best as I can, but I'd leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect all of them. Is there anything else? Tell me about yourself. Oh, okay. I don't think there's much to say. I studied biological sciences in Ironhaven College. It was a struggle. There was no other female students in the department that year, or the year before, or the year before that. It's hard not to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know? You probably don't. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biological Research Society. And then, well, I was posted here by myself. I thought I would relish the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I've always had someone, or at least a pet, out here. It's just machines. Is there anything else? What sort of creature attacked you? Well, I got the sense that it was attacking the research outpost itself, rather than me, specifically. I suspect it was disturbed by some of my monitoring equipment. There are dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. It was huge, larger than any other marine species I've studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I guess it's some sort of octopus or squid. One of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away in that while it was tearing apart the front. There was a lot of valuable data and equipment left there, but I'm not going back. Can't. I won't face it again. Is there anything else? Have you noticed anything unusual since you arrived? Now that you mention it, I've been so preoccupied with the attack and having to rebuild here, I'd almost forgotten. I found these letters from my sister. She sent them to me while I was studying. Before she... The researcher is quiet for a moment and stares off to the side. Anyway, I keep finding them amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets, in my sampling tubes. They were letters I've never seen before, but they were in her writing. They were in her name. They were saying things. Talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it. Is there anything else? Alright, let's take a quick look. Oh, have in messages. March 7th, 6th and 7th of March 1927. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of the stellar basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we have not done in such a long time. Waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered into the skies above, and when I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said, or what I said, but I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. I cannot take my eyes off of it. P.S. I'm not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date, or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days, but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. The 14th of September. I've not written in a few days. I've been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here, and they're illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. The paper has been torn here. Alright, I think we'll just sleep here. Oop. Fair enough. Oh, I don't want to catch any fish. I don't have anywhere to take them to. This little place over here. Ah. Oh, there, you're a new face. A fisherman, I take it. Perfect, we should get along like a house on fire. I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board and sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, I'll haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. You might be used to dry docks at the other ports, but we can make the same upgrades to your boat here. This fish floating dock. Check it out. Interesting. Storage. Drop that up there. Right back. Go grab fish while I can. Barracuda. On this side of the pontoon, I'll buy any fish you want to sell. I also keep a stock of crab pots here for sale. Alright, research. Engines. The stone. Oh, wow. Gonna take dynamite, huh? Pile of loose debris. Clearing this would take some strong explosives. I hear a puppy. Why do I hear a puppy? Yep. Puppy. Scooch around. Any of that. Don't need any of that. There's a skinny brown dog leaping around in the shallows. Occasionally it lunges to the water, snapping at some small silvery fish. Technique is ineffective. A bark. You jump off the boat into thigh-high water. The dog stops chasing fish and focuses on you. Slowly approach. You wade towards the shore, and as you get nearer, the dog backs up a little ways. It sits. Throw some fish. You throw some scraps towards the dog, which land in the sand. The dog eats them, along with the mouthful of sand. All for the dog. You make soft, encouraging noises, and the dog cautiously approaches. It stops just out of your reach. Pat the dog. You extend your arm out towards the dog. It shies away and retreats up the storage line, looks at you expectantly, and licks its lip. Hold out some fish in your hand. You hold out some fish scraps in the palm of your hand. The dog approaches slowly, but soon begins licking them. Pat the dog. You reach out and gently pat the dog. Its eyes follow your hand, and it seems to understand you're not a threat. You pat the dog again. It seems to be enjoying it. Looks like we leave. You make your way back towards the boat. As you're wading out, you hear the sloshing of 4 legs cutting through water. You stop, and you turn around. The dog is standing a few paces behind you, tilts its head questioningly. Let it follow. You continue, this time with the dog alongside. Its tail is wagging so hard it beats the water to a froth behind it. When you get in the boat, you turn around and pull the dog on board. Oh, buddy, I will gladly give you place on my boat. You lift the dog onto the deck. Walks around briefly before curling into a ball and looking up at you. Maybe you can find this dog a more permanent home. You bet, pup. You bet. You're my dog now. Alright. Let's go back. Hey again, come by for a chat. Do you need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you can share your info with me? Sure, I can help with that. Great. The fish I have left to track down are the oarfish, gulper, eel, Goliath tigerfish, and I don't know how to say that. Sorry. I know a little about each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. What do you want to know? What do you think of Stellar Basin? What beautiful crystalline water. It's a shame I can't take my boat too much further in. I'd run aground on the coral a few times. Have you checked out the abandoned resort to the east? It's pretty impressive. There's probably some decent salvage to be had there. Kind of amazing how quickly it all falls to ruin without people around to maintain it. In a few years, these pontoons will probably go the same way. That's just the way of things, I guess. Is there anything else? Are you always out on the water? Yeah, always. I like to keep moving along. The merchanting is secondary to the traveling, really. I'm more of a merchanting traveler. I get to see a lot of places, which is nice. I also get to meet a lot of people, which is only sometimes nice. You ever see strange things out at the sea? Strange things? Plenty. But I try not to dwell on them. You could go crazy, you know. But hey, if you're seeing strange things, maybe you're not seeing them the right way. Maybe they're not so strange, after all. Or perhaps they are, and they're incredibly dangerous. Better not risk it. Storage. Put that there. Can I put the puppy? Alright, put the puppy there. We'll use that. Fish market. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. Thank you guys for keeping me company. I will be back soon with more